Hello friends, nice to meet you again in this video. And for today, I would like to share with you another lesson. The secrets to be happiness and satisfaction with life. Firstly, I read this lesson and then I'm going to explain to you the meanings of several words. Okay, let's start learning with me. The secrets to be happiness and satisfaction with life. We try our best to be recognized by the world, but in the end, discover that the most beautiful scenery of life is a calm and simple heart. All efforts of the present and past for one ultimate goal, which is happiness, right? Money is the same, but love is no exception. But every one person's life is not just born and it is assumed that it will be happy. There are even people who just own their lives but can't even find a truly happy smile. So let us ask ourselves, what is the definition of happiness? The answer is sometimes incredibly simple. Happiness is ultimately satisfaction. If you want to please yourself, you must first find out who you are, right? And here are some words we can apply to feel happy and satisfied with life. Number one, don't torture yourself with high standards. Remember this, it is the most important. Have you ever wondered how to be happy forever? Only when you experience enough, you will discover being satisfied with the half standard can easily lead to happiness. Lowering your standards will, of course, make it easier to find happiness. The highest level of satisfaction in human life is learning to reconcile with oneself. First, know how to love yourself from the depth of your heart and accept imperfections. Start with accepting your appearance. If you feel like you're not beautiful, then try to improve. If you change, if change right doesn't work, be simple with it. Without forcing, there will be no pain. Love and appreciate your body. Don't compete with others. Cultivate your mind to become more open and calm. All things in the world have many different shapes and forms, none of which can be compared to another, right? Believe that you are the only existence in this world. And number two, don't judge yourself through the eyes of others. In this society, no matter what you do, there will always be people who are dissatisfied. Being a good person is very difficult, but being a good person according to others is even more difficult. We try our best to be recognized by the world, but in the end, discover that the most beautiful sceneries of life is a calm and simple heart. Because living through the eyes of others is extremely foolish. You cannot find happiness if you only pay attention to outside comments. Remember this saying. Uh, Living through the eyes of others is extremely foolish. You cannot find happiness if you only pay attention to outside comments. You need to know that everyone else well belongs to everyone, right? Everyone has the right to speak, but life's path is yours. You can decide for yourself how to go. Instead of making things difficult for yourself, listen to your heart. Okay, now to the next part. I will explain the meanings of several words for you. The first word I choose is scenery. Sceneries that are natural feature of an area, such as mountains, valleys, rivers, or forests. And when you are thinking about them, right, and you have the feeling that they are attractive to look at. So in here, we see the meaning of this was as subtle meaning, right? Yeah. So you know, do you the words, yeah, in one language, it is very difficult, not easy. Not only about the black minutes, right, with you or set of minutes. we also need to follow the culture of the countries we are living. And you can see in the life, right? For the same meaning, for the same situation, but with two languages in two different countries, the way how people express are different. Yeah. So to learn and can speak well the second language, it is not easy if we are living in our countries, right? And we do not often use that language. We do not often interact with a native speaker, right, of that language. But let's be present in learning, and we try to do the best as possible. Okay, and let's see how we use the word scenery. We try our best to be recognized by the world, but in the end discovered that the most beautiful scenery of life is a calm and simple heart. And for another word, I want to explain the meaning for you, the word exception. Exception is mean a person or a thing, right? That is not included in the general statement. Yeah. And let's see how we choose the word exception. All efforts of the present and past for an ultimate goal, which is happiness. Money is the same, but love is no exception. But every person's life is not just born, and it is assumed that it will be happy. There are even people who search all their lives but can't even find a truly happy smile, right? And for the next word, satisfaction. Satisfaction, it is the good feeling you have when you have reached something, or when something that you want this to happen, right? It does happen, or just something gives you the good feeling. And let's see how we use the word satisfaction. So let us ourselves, what is the definition of happiness? The answer is sometimes incredibly simple. Happiness is ultimately satisfaction. If you want to please yourself, you must first find out who you are. And for the next words, I want to explain the meaning for you. The word reconcile, it is verb, right? Reconcile is mean to find an acceptable ways of to find an acceptable way of dealing with two or more ideas, needs, etc. That seem to be opposed to each other. And let's see how we use the word reconcile. The highest level of satisfaction in human life is learning to reconcile with oneself. And for the final word, I would like to share the meaning with you, the word foolish. Foolish, you can understand a simple like this. It means not showing a good sense or adjustment. Yeah, it means that we are stupid, right? Yeah. Like for smart people with this situation, they do not behave like this. But for us, we are stupid or we are foolish, right? We behave like this, and most other people hate us. And finally, we break that relationship, right? So in the future, we cannot get support from those peoples, and least two, we fail about doing something right. Yeah. Okay, let's see how we use the word foolish. We try our best to be recognized by the world, but in the end, we discover that the most beautiful scenery of life is a calm and simple heart. Because living through the eyes of others is extremely foolish. You cannot find happiness if you only pay attention to outside comments. Yeah, and for me, I like this saying. Because living through the eyes of others is extremely foolish. Yeah, and you know that we cannot satisfy, right? For everyone, remember this. If you want to have a happiness life, of course, in making relationship with other people, right? We also need to consider about their references, yeah, their desires, but you also need to consider about yourself, about your capacities, your condition. Yeah, if you can uh, simply right do something and make other people feel satisfied, right? But they must um, misuse dissatisfied. So I think you can do. But if you do something to make other people satisfied, but that must show lies in more charitable, I think that you should not do. Okay, and hopefully you like this lesson. And bye bye, and see you in next videos of learning English with me.